Holy moly humans, welcome back to another episode of Drawing. Today I have an old sketchbook from 2018. You can see the date right here. That's when I first got it. And I just filled it up with a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to flip through it today and see if we can continue any drawings that I left unfinished. This is a fun drawing exercise that I like to do sometimes when I don't know what to draw. I kind of go through my old sketchbooks for inspiration and see if there's anything that I can do. This sketchbook I had with me when I lived in Portland, Oregon for, I don't know, like a year. And it served me well. I enjoyed it. You can kind of see my style. It's pretty much the same, just evolved a little differently. But here, the perfect one. I have this nice framed flower design that I remember drawing this, and I was too nervous to add something to the middle because I liked the border so much. So, years and years later, I decided today is the day. We're going to add a city to the middle of this using a 0.3 micron pen and just taking our time. Not really sure what the city is going to look like, but it's going to be small in scale. I like to imagine that someone's looking through this framed flower thing into another world. Pretty fun. Using the power of time-lapse, we're going to speed it up, and I am going to show you every little nook and cranny, all the details that I add here. Lots of little dots for windows, rectangles for windows, oddly shaped buildings, and it just kind of stacking them on each other like a hive city in 40K or a dystopian world. Now really just working my way down, starting with the tallest building, eventually add another one. Now you can see it's slightly off-centered, so I drew a nice little line, and we're going to fill in the rest up until that line to make it, I guess, even out, so to speak. And then we're going to add a nice wall, closed off from the rest of the world. Well, there's going to be a door as well. Let me know in the comments, would you live here? I think I wouldn't live here. I would visit. I'm not a big fan of... I guess that's a lie. I lived in Philly for 2 years and I had a blast right in Center City. But I think I prefer having a nice backyard. And pretty close to where I live, there's a marsh nearby, and I like visiting the marsh and seeing all the birds and the animals. But who's to say there isn't birds and animals here in this town? Maybe it's a symbiotic relationship with the nature. Once I'm finished with the city, we're going to add a pathway as well as some ground and an even taller building and other little tiny cities in the background with some clouds to fill in those gaps and a nice little airship. And zoom in. And there we are. This was a blast. It's so fun to continue works that I've made years and years ago. It's really cool to see my styles years apart, right next to each other. So if you have old sketchbooks laying around, feel free to give it a try. We're going to continue flipping through though, showing you some of my older drawings, lots of ballpoint pen doodles, some work drawings. And I like this one. I was thinking about this one. Maybe I could continue it. I'll save that one for another day. Lots of characters with stuff coming out of their mouth or their heads. That was a big theme of mine, I guess, in 2018. I had a lot on my brain. Some logo design work that I did as well that didn't go anywhere. And some other little stuff. A lot more abstract, I would say, back in the day. This one of my favorites. Love it. I remember this drawing. I still remember it, and I still think about it. Lots of fun. Oh, even some journal entries as well. I guess you can read that if you want to. Oh, yes, the tiny little fish. I really like this design, and I think I might continue it later down the road. Maybe draw it on a larger scale. As you can see, more stuff coming out of people's heads, more abstract stuff, and the crown jewel of this sketchbook, my favorite piece in this book. I still think about this drawing every day. It's one of my favorites. I love it. Let me know your favorite in the comments. Did you like any of these pages? I like a lot of the words, or this one too. It's like a newspaper clipping. Lots of bleed through in this sketchbook. I remember the person who sold it to me said, "There's no bleed through. It's not going to bleed through." Yeah. Okay. But today, I like this drawing a lot. I liked it so much that we're actually going to draw it on a larger scale. Grabbing a normal sheet of paper, I thought it'd be fun. See what I can do. See what I can do to improve the design using the same size micron pen and a pencil to kind of sketch out a nice blueprint for where our design is going to go. It's a very interesting design. I'm not sure how I feel about it, although I do like it. So I guess that's how I feel about it. I don't know why I said that. I think my favorite part of this design is the small, skinny arms. Very robotic in nature. I remember around this time I was watching a lot of Peter Draws, so there's a lot of that inspo coming through in these designs. I should rewatch and watch more Peter Draws. If you don't know who he is, check him out on YouTube. Very awesome creator. I remember when I first discovered Peter Draws, I was drawing like that beforehand, and I thought I didn't have any kind of hope to make it in the art world or have an art career because the way I draw is so different. But then I stumbled upon Peter Draws' channel, and I was like, oh, whoa, someone is drawing like me. And it gave me hope that I can succeed and pursue art as a real career. So thank you, Peter Draws, for giving me hope when I had none. This design is really, really awesome. I enjoy it. It's so cool. And we're gonna add a tiny little character just like the original off to the side here. Nice little size comparison, how big this thing actually is. I'd like to think that this person is the size of a normal human being. I think it's cool. I wonder if this is a robot or is it sentient? Is it made out of organic matter, or is it made out of bits and bolts and stuff? Erasing some of the pencil lines just to make it nice and clean. My signature CWG and the date 26. And after that, it's all done. Putting the cap back on, my micron pen. And there we are, folks. Here is the original. I still really like the original. It's a lot of fun. I like the ribbons and the newly updated one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Feel free to create your own story for these drawings in the comments. I read them all. I appreciate you all for watching. Thanks for being patient with me in my drawing series. I thought it'd be kind of fun to just have a series called Drawing. So I can do whatever I want in the series. It's a lot of fun. But I appreciate you all staying by my side. More live streams coming soon, I promise. And more videos as well. I'm starting to get my motivation back. Although these pencil eraser shavings kind of getting all over the place. I'm not a big fan of that. But I'm getting my mojo back. It feels good. I'm ready to start drawing again. Thank you for all the support and the love. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. I'm still full-time. I'm still kicking. I'm still cruising. And I appreciate you all. And I hope you have the most beautiful day possible. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Oh, I'm turning into an old man. If you want to see more from this sketchbook, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to sit back and drink some coffee and watch some more YouTube videos. I like YouTube. I like being here. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. And I hope someday that I can get monetized on YouTube just the same as I was on TikTok. But either way, I'll see you beautiful souls in the next one. Goodbye.